the sidewalk okay?
Our first costume, created by Julia, you can see the close representation to a bleaching coral. The thousands of animals are suffering and being unable to eat because of an acidic reaction to global warming. They are starving to death one by one. Next up is Finn, swimming through the runway, posing as an Atlantic salmon, to an actual salmon scales, which shine bright in the sun's Here is Mia. You can see a representation of an orca from the UK, with their tail that is occasionally used for hunting seals. This orca is represented by a single person so that it can show you that there's only a single pod of orcas that live in the UK today. Here comes Addie, swimming gracefully with her curled tentacles as a curled octopus. With the curled tentacles on the body, make Addie no normal octopus. The short arms have a series of suckers on them, and at rest are held with the lightly curled, which shows why it's named the curled octopus. With these curled tentacles, it helps her put food into her mouth and fit into smaller spaces. Here comes Lucas. In his fluffy otter costume, marine otters are social animals. They hold hands while they sleep so they don't separate. Here comes Mia Parnell as a Ganges river dolphin, which may look like a narwhal with its long tusk-like mouth, but it's actually a snout that is useful for capturing food in narrow places or mud banks. Here you see Anna, the secretary bird, with the fluffy gray and black plumes, which give the secretary bird the appearance of an old-fashioned secretary with feathers quilled behind her ears. Here lands Erica in her snow petrel costume. The bird flies and soars all over the Arctic seas with their strong, big wings that propel them into the air, the freezing cold air, and winds for at least 20 years. Here waddles Gavin as a macaroni penguin with his feather-like head, which allows fellow macaroni penguins to spot others. Here comes Erin, dressed as a kiwi. The kiwi is known for its long beak, so it can grab at bugs and look for them underground. The kiwi is very endangered, and only 400 individuals remain. Flying onto the runway, it's Chow Yu, as a green peafowl. Her majestic feathers allows her to communicate in low frequencies with other peacocks. Here comes Matthew, the blue macaw, with his delicate wings and really wavy tail.
Here comes Will, represented as a red panda. His maroon fur stands out as he chews the stick of crunchy bamboo, which is the primary diet of red pandas. You may think they're related to great pandas, but they're really not. Flora is the red panda. The fluffy tail plays a big part in the survival of these animals. Since the red panda lives in the mountains, they use their tails as a wraparound blanket to keep warm. And here comes Bradley with the fur coat and the scary flesh-cutting teeth of polar bears. Polar bears are the only bear that has adapted to the Arctic climate, but due to global warming, the polar ice caps have melted, which is destroying the polar bears habitat. And here comes Aiden Stewart as a koala with his combination of white, gray, and brown fur, so he can blend into the forests of Australia.
Ciao.
Coming up next is Owen as a slow loris. Many call this strange animal an Asian lemur with its big blue eyes and large ears. The lemur can whirl around if it senses prey, but if it doesn't, it'll move very, very slowly. The slow loris is the only mammal with venomous teeth. Nevertheless, it doesn't help it get off the endangered list. Here comes Aiden with his cute little panda face and body. Pandas are endangered with just over 1,000 left in the world. Also, did you know that the red panda and the giant panda share the same habitat and diet, and both animals are also endangered. However, scientists' tests show that the red panda is a raccoon family, while the giant panda is in the bear family. And here comes Zach as bamboo, which has bushy leaves that allow it to collect sunlight for the growth of it. They also allow food and shelter for giant pandas. And here comes Jack, and he is a beautiful tree with big fat branches that allow big chubby pandas to sleep on. And finally, here comes Morgan as an Asian elephant with her tail swaying. Apparently, elephants live to be 48 years old, but that is not always true because most of them get. This means they're extremely stressed. And here is Latina, the large, majestic elephant stubbing her way through. European elephants have 40,000 muscles in their trunk and are able to carry a max weight of 300 kilograms. Wow, that's a lot. And here comes Isabella, stubbing her way through. She is very proud of her lifelike trunk that sways as she walks. Her trunk may have no bones, but it is still a muscle. It can conquer outstanding heights to grab leaves and much more. And here comes Annika, stoop-bill, swaying and spinning. She is the penguin with scales like no other. Annika's penguin has 50 scales that are made out of the same material as your itsy-bitsy fingernail. Wow, the penguin! And here comes the one and only Isabel. She comes as a majestic penguin. As you can see, her back is filled with sharp scales, protected from lions that might attack. Even though the scales look flat and not harmful, they can slice through the predator's skin. And if she can't attack, she will roll up into a tight ball with her hard scales, protecting them from lions' sharp teeth. Penguins are worth a lot of money, sold each year for $1,000 in Asia. And here's Lauren, sporting a pangolin costume. The scales of pangolin are very important to emphasize because they are very, very, very important for the pangolin to survive. The scales are able to do many things, as in they can easily cut a predator's skin. A penguin's scales are made out of curtain. That they are too hard for even a lion to bite through. And here walks the mighty tiger, Alexander. His feet pounce on his prey. And as you can see, Garrett is dressed as an Indo-Chinese tiger. The runway with his kawaii cat ears. Woo!
Here comes Reese, the cheetah, as she claws through the runway with her long, muscular tail that allows her to control her steering and balance when running really fast. Prancing in is Abe as a baby lion cub. When a cub grows into a female, it raises its tail to give a follow me signal to their cubs and allow it to use it to communicate with each other when hunting prey. You can buy
prefer you wouldn't. Here comes Beck as a lynx. His fantastic eyes can see a mouse from 250 feet away. Wow, a rare sighting of a wolf pack, keen in the neck, dressed as wolves. They prance against on the runway, walking at their game. Wow, listen to that howl. Here comes Avery Perry as a sugar glider and better known as a flying squirrel. Better known. Wow, notice those beautiful patagums. They sure look soft. Patagums are soft skin on the squirrel that allow them to glide gracefully through the trees. Ethan, with his giant flying squirrel. Flying squirrels can fly up to 75 meters with their patagums or wings. The red giant flying squirrel sets apart from other flying squirrels because, well, they're massive. This man has transformed himself from a meek little boy and then turned himself into an amazing flying squirrel. These squirrels have webbies between their arms and legs and allow them to fly 90 meters away from predators. It's Jameson! Next up is Jolie with their long, tall neck, so clearly representing a giraffe. An endangered species which scientists just discovered there are actually 4 different varieties of. In Hayden Reach's costume, you can see as mountain gorillas inhabit the coldest areas. They have thicker and longer fur, which shows that it can survive in cold places easily. Here comes Grant as a white rhino with its vicious rhino horn that allows the rhino for defense so he can fight off predators. Here charges Ryan as a northern white rhino with his very sharp horn that helps him defend from predators that come.
Job.
Here comes Grace as a powerful, strong black rhino. As you can tell, she has 2 sharp, hard horns. The horns are meant for several behavioral functions, including defending territories, defending calves, and other rhinos and predators. Here comes Anne as a Sumatran white rhino, the only Asian rhino with 2 horns. Her powerful, vigorous horns are made of narrow, tightly matted together tubes of keratin, the same substance human hair and nails are made out of. Whoosh! Those wings hit when flying, and here comes the one and only Acacia eye hind swallowtail. The Acacia eye hind, or the Taenopalopus imperialis, is a butterfly found in India. This glory was found in 1843. This butterfly is bright, but it blends in with plants well. Here comes Taylor as a wonderful Hirtingus aran butterfly. Her colorful wings allow her to not only blend in, but also to warn predators.
Here pals Lysol as a clouded leopard. She has a very long tail, which helps this member of the cat family with balance as it stalks its prey. Sophie is our next snow leopard. On the back of her jacket, you can see big cloud-like spots striped across it, representing a clouded leopard's back. Clouded leopards are victims to poaching, and while their numbers are not definitive, they are dwelling fast. Here pals Aurora as a mysterious snow leopard with her big fluffy tail that acts as a muffle to shield her nose and mouth. Here creeps Tyler as a powerful snow leopard with spots that provide excellent camouflage. In the mountains, the species calls home. There's Imogen in her elegant snow leopard costume with her beautiful tail to keep this incredible animal warm in the Asian mountains. By wrapping
Here comes Kevin, his snow leopard costume. This big cat has an assortment of black and gray spots that have a large range of shapes and sizes. This helps the snow leopard camouflage in its snowy and rocky environment. Here comes the last snow leopard, who has a very nice tail for balancing. Here comes DJ Nick. We, the dedicated students of Odyssey Middle School, want to get you out and about to make a positive change in your environment, to inspire you. We will go to lengths that are quite imaginative, like a great parade in honor of the different species, or building an outdoor classroom so we can see nature every day. We have a question for you to ponder on or ask your friends. How can you help a difference in the environment or help save it? If you want to make a positive change, here are some ideas. Raise awareness in your own community. Reuse, reduce, and recycle. It is our belief that one small parade can make a big difference. And every day
Get ready to do a wave. Okay, you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, do the wave.
Stop the music.
Okay, you can go stop the music.